Hey, it's Greg Luther here, and I'm honored to have with me Tiffany Rose, who's a real estate agent in the state of California, specializing in working with business owners that are looking to relocate out of the state of California. So thanks for joining us, Tiffany. Tell me a little bit about kind of what you're doing right now and how you're helping your community.
So what we're seeing a lot in California is business owners who are tired of the taxes. They're tired of other reasons too with regulations in California. And looking to move out of state, better cost of living, many reasons. So
Sure.
We see the migration pattern of people going to Arizona, to Texas, Idaho, Florida. And what I'm doing is helping these business owners take their entire life in about 90 days and relocate without losing your mind or your money to get there and just go through the whole process. So there's probably about 5 steps where you decide where you want to live, get with an attorney, you have to get with a tax person, you have to switch your business, you have to find a house. But essentially we make the process very easy and just have you covered from beginning to end, from the day you decide to go until you get into your new house. And we handle everything, all the steps in between.
Yeah, because we know that, obviously there's a lot of rules with taxes, with labor laws, with I just don't want to do it in this state anymore. So not only are they moving their business, but they're moving their family, right?
Yes.
And sometimes even relocating employees. And I know that you do a good job. Like your typical real estate agent only knows how to sell a house, whereas you have created connections with those important people, whether it be attorney or CPA or whatever the case is. So you're helping them not only locally, but wherever they're moving to. You've got a big network of real estate agents and even attorneys in those areas that can help and specialize in, I guess we call it small business, but small business is defined as 100 employees or less. So somebody that's got a more, 10, 20 employees is really a big business in my mind. But that's really what you're doing, right? It's not just you, but it's the network of professionals you have. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. And it's a big undertaking. I think a lot of people are overwhelmed with the process, so we make it very easy. We explain to you the whole way, but our connections will get you there very easily.
Yeah, so it's a big step. I mean, when you're relocating out of state, even if you didn't have a business, just relocating to another state or across the country is difficult. You help with the real estate side, but you also help with what do we do with our LLC and what do we have to do for tax filings and how is that going to be changed in the new state, because you have so many attorneys or CPAs or people that can help along the way, and they actually specialize in this. Because they're doing volume with you working in the state of California, they have a lot of knowledge and experience in how to make this happen in a much easier fashion, right?
Absolutely.
Obviously, we want somebody that's thinking of maybe making a move, no matter where they're moving. Some of the 4 or 5 states you said, or anywhere in the country.
Anywhere.
You want them to first give you a call and just kind of assess where they're at, I guess, and then you would refer them to whatever professionals they need first. They probably don't need you as a realtor at first, but we got to get that process started. As you said, what is it, about 90 days or so usually? How does that usually go? How long does the initial phone call usually last? And what kind of information do you want to find out from them to get it started?
It varies. It depends. Some people have a lot more questions, usually about 30, 35, 40 minutes, somewhere around there. And it's just getting a feel of where they're at, because sometimes they haven't even explored. Most people know where they want to go. They have an idea. Oh, I've checked out Idaho, seems to be the big one this year, or Arizona or Florida. They kind of have an idea. Some people who are at the very beginning stages, it might take a little bit longer because they want to know, where am I moving my business and what options do I have? So depending on the process of where they're at mentally and what they've done research on.
Very good. Because I know sometimes they want to go to Texas or Florida or even Puerto Rico because there's zero state tax and you can work with them that way. Or maybe they're moving for a better location, more stuff to do, that type of thing. So you are really what I would consider the small business owner relocation specialist. Is that a good description?
Yes, exactly.
Very good. Well, like I say, I think it's a big process for those that are thinking of making a move, and you really want to have a professional on your side that can help you with all of the questions that you have coming up. As you get those questions answered, you can make a much better decision for yourself. So I'd highly recommend speaking with Tiffany Rose here. I think you'll find it incredibly helpful. And most importantly, you can get the connections that you need to get this process started for your family. Whether you're a small business owner or not, if you're making that relocation, this is something that will help you tremendously, not only with local needs and questions you have, but wherever you're moving to, we can get you connected that way as well. So thanks so much for your time.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.